Hi people, welcome to the channel. In case you are watching me for the first time, this is Lionheart. On this channel we do travel content. I'm from Zimbabwe, but right now I'm in Namibia, the land of the brave. I'm out here in Southern Africa. In this video, I just want to respond to a comment that was dropped on one of the videos I uploaded on the channel. In that video, I was talking about how my application for a permit was rejected. So that's what I was talking about in that video. And this person dropped a comment saying, let me just look for the video real quick and read the comment for you guys. Yes, yeah. So the comment says, hey, what's up? What are the common jobs in Namibia? And can you afford to pay fees whilst working part-time? What are the common jobs in Namibia? And can you afford to pay fees whilst working part-time? So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. If you're also interested to know about this, make sure you watch this video till the end. And guys, if you have stayed in Namibia for quite long to know also this information, please let us know in the comment section. All right, without wasting much of your time, let's talk about working in Namibia while studying, as well as the common jobs in Namibia. So let me tell you this: in Namibia, it's very, very difficult to get a job as a foreigner, like a formal job. I mean, the door is narrow to penetrate the job market because the competition is stiff. I mean, as a foreigner, you're competing with locals. Unemployment in Africa it's a problem everywhere. So when you come here, just bear in mind that you're also competing with the locals. So if you have the same skill that the local has, then you're going to lose that battle automatically because they are going to prefer their citizens, right? This is how Namibia sees things, right? As a foreigner, you must come and invest and create opportunities for their people, not to come and take these opportunities away. So now at least you can understand that it's not gonna be a walk in the park to get a job out here. But I'm not saying it's impossible. It can be done. So I'm just going to briefly share with you the common jobs in Namibia for foreigners, right? Number one, it is in the health sector. Nurses, doctors, social workers, that field, you might stand a chance, even though right now it's getting a bit tough. But I've seen so many foreigners working in that industry in Namibia. Number two is IT. I've also seen a significant number of foreigners working in the IT industry, technology and stuff. Yeah, there's also, an opportunity there. Financial sector, accountants. I've seen so many vacancies actually online when I was going through, like there's a website that posts vacancies. I saw so many vacancies for accountants, something that has to do with finance, so the financial sector also, there are a lot of opportunities there. And then teaching, I've seen so many lecturers from foreign countries, for example Botswana, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Nigeria. A lot of lecturers there teaching in tertiary institutions here in Namibia. But when we are talking about teaching maybe in high school or primary school, I'd say it's kind of tough, but you can manage to to also work there, maybe in private schools. If you teach those complicated subjects, maybe such as mathematics and sciences, right? So yeah, I don't know if I've left out something out, but these are the most jobs that I'm aware of that maybe as a foreigner you can be able to penetrate, especially the health sector. I've seen so many foreigners working here in the health sector. Now let's talk about studying, right, and working part-time in Namibia. So here's the thing: it is not allowed by the laws of this country to work whilst you're on a study permit. You have to apply for a separate permit. They have to allow you to work, basically. They can't let you work using the study permit. So it is not allowed to work any kind of job. To do any kind of job, it is not allowed to do any kind of job whilst you have a study permit. A study permit is for you to study, right? not for working. But you can do side hustles if you want to make some money. So it is not allowed to work. I'm sure I've made that clear, but I'm going to share this information because I've seen some people doing it. Right now, it's kind of like I'm now exposing them, but okay, let's just do it. I've seen people working in restaurants. I've seen people working in clubs as bartenders, as waiters, as bouncers, right? So you can, make some money out of it, because, when you work there, you can work not as like a formal job, and then you can be paid with cash. You don't have to open a bank account and so forth. They can pay you with cash. But bear in mind, it is not allowed to work in Namibia using a study permit, but I've seen people doing it. But the problem there is you don't earn much, for you to be able to pay your fees here in Namibia, but it can contribute, right? You can be able maybe to pay for your accommodation, for your food, but tuition, it's quite a lot for you to be able to pay using money from there. What you can also do is, if you have a skill, you can monetize your skill. Let's say you are a photographer, then maybe you can take some pictures, and people are now coming to you because you take some nice pictures, and then you can just do that as a side hustle. Or if you're a graphic designer, you can even design some posters, flyers for people. If you are a video editor and you're good, those skills whereby this guy is good, people will come look for you. You won't be working for a certain company, but maybe you can just get some clients, and then you just be doing your side hustles and make some money off it. Even in IT, maybe if you know how to fix computers, gadgets, and all those things, you can do that. Installing people's softwares and fixing their problems, basically. Those kind of skills. If you have those, then you can be able to monetize those skills and be able to get some money out of it, right? But you can't be employed formally in Namibia whilst you're on a study permit. And another thing is that I just wanted to briefly give you this information about fees, right? And the amount of money that you would probably be getting here in Namibia. So tuition fee, we are talking about something between 20,000 Namibian dollars to 30,000 Namibian dollars, depending on your program. 30-something thousand. Some programs can be expensive, man. But let's see. Let's just work. Maybe let's just say 20,000 Namibian dollars divided by 18. Yeah, that's like almost just above 1,000 US dollars per year, right? This is per year. So per semester it will be half of that, right? So basically that's like the amount that you'll be working with if you aren't going to pay tuition fee here in Namibia. So it's somewhere around 1,000, just above $1,000 per year. Now, if you are working, let's say you're working maybe as a bartender. I know a friend who told me that they were getting like 20 Namibian dollars per hour, right? 20 Namibian dollars per hour, that's like dollar something per hour, United States dollars. That's what we're talking about. That's like $1 something per hour. So 20 Namibian dollars times 9 hours. Probably you work 9 hours and you're studying. So they usually work from 5 to 1 a.m. and the clubs are closed. So you'll be working maybe approximately 9 hours. So 20 Namibian dollars times 9 hours, you get 180 Namibian dollars. Multiply by that 180, that's like what you get after 9 hours. So would say maybe per day. So 180 divided by 18, that would be like $10 per day that you'll be getting, right? 10 US dollars. So if we say per week, we now multiply maybe just 180 times, you wouldn't work 7 days, I guess. Let's just say 6, right, on average. Then you get 1,080 Namibian dollars. 1,080 Namibian dollars, if you divide that by 18 is just like a rate that I'm using. That would be like something like $60, right? That would be something like $60 per week. If you multiply that times 4, that would be $240. $240. Yeah. In Namibian dollars, it would be 1,080 times 4. That would be 4,320 per month, which is, not enough. You want to pay accommodation, you want to pay for transport, you want to eat. Yeah, so you can, but if it's just something like for part-time and you have someone to pay your, let's say, part of your fees, then you're good to go. But sometimes, let's say you're working at a restaurant or a club, you can get maybe some tips, right, from some customers. Sometimes they can just give you even 200 or 500 or 100. Yeah, it depends, but you can also rely on tips. So generally, what I can tell you, it is very tough to afford paying fees whilst studying here, whilst working part-time here in Namibia. It's very, very tough. And then if you want to work, let's say you want to work like a proper job. This is what you can do. Whilst studying, this is what you can do. You will talk to your company, right, or any organization, tell them, hey, I'm studying this program at the university, and can you give me an internship? Then it can be a paid internship. Then they can pay you. They are not saying they've employed you, but they are saying they are, training you, right? Because it's part and parcel of your studies. You are allowed to, to do an internship here in Namibia whilst you're studying. It's part and parcel of you studying. It's part and parcel of your studies. So I hope your questions have been answered in this video. I don't want to make it too long. It's the common jobs in Namibia: health sector, financial sector, IT, lecturing. I mean, if you have a master's and a PhD, then you stand a chance. And then working, you can monetize your skills, be it maybe you're a photographer, videographer, IT or something, any skill that can be monetized. And then you can also work maybe in restaurants. That is mainly like in the capital city of Windhoek. You can also work like in restaurants, bars, as a bartender, or you can be a waiter. And you can also maybe, I've seen other guys driving taxis, but it's definitely not allowed, but they are doing it anyway, driving taxis. And what else? Nowadays, guys, you can do content creation. You can even, if you're a good writer, you can do a blog. If you're good at creating content, you can make videos about it, about anything, and then you monetize. Then you're being paid online. You don't need maybe to go to work, physically and run into trouble with the law enforcement. So, but generally, Namibia is a good country and good vibes. And if you want also to do maybe a small business that you can do, you can hustle and and make money in Namibia. So guys, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you stick around and watch the next videos that will be coming. If you have anything that you want to know about Namibia, I'll try by all means to answer according to the best of my abilities. So yeah, have a great day. I love you so much.